Hey, what is going on, guys? T.Sports15 here, and today we have another episode of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in MLB 13 the show. So we are in the 2014 playoffs. We are taking on the Oakland Athletics here in the first round of the playoffs, the ALDS, the division series. We're taking on the Oakland Athletics. We won game 1 in the past episode, so now we're going to be simulating to the next elimination game. So we win this game right here, 9-2. We had 14 hits to their 9, and we had 2 errors to their 1. So you can see Brett Anderson does get the loss, and Brandon Morrow does get the win. No save for either team because it was a little bit of a blowout. So we sim game 3 here, and this one is going to be in Oakland, which I shouldn't have simmed that one because I guess I thought it was a 7-game series, but we do go on to lose that one 2-1. But I should have played that game because that was the next elimination game. But we do go on to play game 4 here against the Oakland Athletics here in Oakland. And if we win this game here, we go on to face the Detroit Tigers in the second round of the playoffs. So that will be the ALCS. The Tigers have already at this point swept off their opponents in 3 games. So it's pretty much winner of this series plays Detroit to see who goes to the World Series for the American League. So you can see the pitching matchup coming up right here. Jared Parker against Matt Harrison. Sorry, that was a little bit quick. But you can see the lineups. The Toronto Blue Jays lineup: Reyes, Phillips, Mauer, Bautista, Encarnacion, Laurie, Puig, Myers, and Rasmus. Now to the Oakland Athletics lineups. They have Chris Sizemore, Cespedes, Moss, Reddick, Young, Donaldson, Rodriguez, and Derek Norris rounding out the lineup. So leading us off with a 2-2 count is Jose Reyes, and he's going to start us off with a little soft base hit to opposite field into left field. Cespedes plays it on a hop, and he will get the throw in to hold him to a single. So we got the runner on first base, Joe Mauer, batting with 1 out after Phillips did get out. He's going to smoke this ball to left center field. It's going to get past the glove of Cespedes, and he's going to end up on second base with a double. So we got runners on second and third for the AL MVP this season, Jose Bautista, and he's going to get a base hit up the middle, coming through clutch, and that will give us the 2-0 lead here early in this ball game. So still in the top of the first, 2 outs, Brett Laurie up, and he is going to clear the bases here with this no-doubter opposite field shot. That will make it a 4-0 ball game here, and it is only the top of the first, and we still have one more out left in this inning. But that would be it for the top half of the first. A great start to this ball game, taking a 4-0 lead, and Matt Harrison should have some good run support from here on out, getting a 4-0 lead here in the first inning, and you should be able to get the win here as Brett Laurie does come across the plate to score. So Coco Crisp leading it off for them in the bottom half of the first, and he's going to get a base hit into center field. It gets down just in front of the glove of Yasiel Puig, who tried to make a diving catch. It gets past him, and the left fielder Will Myers is going to have to back him up, get that ball. Luckily, it didn't get to the wall, so Coco Crisp is held to a triple. Next batter is going to get a fly ball to center field. It is deep enough to score the run, especially with Coco Crisp's speed, and I think that would have been deep enough to score anybody. But Chris Young comes up next, 1-2 count and none out, and that's going to be a base knock into right center field. Puig's going to play that one off the wall. He's going to throw it into the cut, and 1 run is going to come across on the double to the wall by Chris Young. So they do bringing themselves within 2. Now runners on the corners here with 1 out. 0-2 count. This will be a little chopper in front of the plate. Matt Harrison makes a fantastic play, picking that one up with the glove, flipping it to his hand, and then throwing it to the plate just on time. And Mauer does apply the tag, and that'll do it for the bottom half of the first. So we skip to the top of the fourth here, and we're going to have Brett Laurie coming up for his second at-bat after he homered in his first one, and he scorches that one to the left field wall. That'll be a base hit and extra bases. He'll end up with a double. Now runners on the corners for Colby Rasmus, and 1 out, 1-2 count. He is going to ground out into the double play right there, and that is going to get them a out of that inning. So to the bottom of the fourth now with 1 out. Chris Young already has a double in this game. He's going to probably get another one here. He's going to drive this ball into the left center field gap. It's going to get down. Puig has trouble in the left center field corner, and that will get them another run across. Runners on the corner runners now with 1 out. Harrison getting into trouble, and this is going to be a double play opportunity, but Brandon Phillips cannot hold on to it. That will be a tie ball game after that. Now 2 outs, and Coco Crisp continuing to have a good game here after his triple to start off the game. He's going to line this one into left center field. Puig's going to play that one off the wall, and Harrison is definitely not having his best stuff today. That's going to bring out across another run, and that will give them the 5-4 lead here after we spotted our pitcher a 4-run lead in the top half of the first. He cannot get anything done, and we are already losing here in the bottom of the 5th. So Joe Smith comes in for the 5th inning, and that'll be it for Matt Harrison on this day. This play right here, and Brandon Phillips can just not have enough time to make the play there. So 2-0 count to Chris Young, who already has 2 doubles in this game, and Brett Lawrie is going to come across to make this play, cut it in front of the shortstop, and that will do it for the 5th inning. So you can see the 6th inning report. We have 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. The Oakland Athletics have 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Brett Lawrie is 2 for 3 with homer and a double, and Chris Young is 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and 2 doubles. So Casey Janssen is going to come in. He's the 7th inning guy for the Toronto Blue Jays, so he's going to come in. He's usually the 7th, then it's Neftali Flees, then it is Aroldis Chapman. So that's pretty much how our bullpen's working. So to the bottom of the 7th now with 2 outs, he's going to get Yoenis Cespedes swinging on that fastball up top. So he makes quick work of the Oakland Athletics. Sean Doolittle is going to come in for the top half of the 8th for the Oakland Athletics, and they are 6 outs away from tying up this series. So we need to get something going here. Brandon Phillips leading us off, 0-1 count, and he's going to get a base hit past the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, into left field, and we got ourselves a good start to the inning. So with Joe Mauer batting next, he's going to get this one past the diving first baseman Brandon Moss, just stays fair inside the right field line, and he is going to pull up into second base with a stand-up double. So we have runners on second and third for one of our best hitters in the lineup, Edwin Encarnacion, and he's going to be intentionally walked so they can face, I guess, a better matchup. Well, now it's bases loaded, so a force at any base, and now they're facing Brett Lawrie, who already has 2 hits in the game, a double and a home run, and with the bases loaded, 1 out, they're looking for a ground ball here, but he's going to give them the ground ball. It's going to be into right field. They're playing him to pull, and that will be an easy base hit. 2 runs would come across, and we do take the lead. We regain it. We take the 6-5 lead there. That'll be the day for Sean Doolittle. He only went like 2/3 of an inning. Javier Lopez comes in. He has a 9 ERA through 1 game pitched. So now with runners on the corners, Puig has a chance to expand this lead. He's going to send a chopper in front of the plate, and Javier Lopez throws this one to first. Probably had time to make the play at the plate. But we do get one more run across to take the 2-run lead. We are up 7-5 now. Neftali Feliz is going to come in for the bottom half of the 8th. And with 2 outs already, Chris Young is the next batter. 2-2 count to him. And that is going to be a slider just outside the zone. He chases, and that will do it for the bottom half of the 8th. So we have a 2-run lead here, but we do want to expand it. Colby Rasmus here in the top of the 9th. He's going to score this ball deep right field. Gets over the glove of Josh Reddick, and he's going to pull up into second with a stand-up double. So Brandon Phillips up next. Let's see if we can bring him in here and give us the 3-run lead. He is going to drive this ball into left field. It's just going to be a little bloop single, and it'll get down easily. Throw goes to the cut. They still make the throw to the plate, but well late, and we do take the 3-run lead after that base hit by Brandon Phillips. Chris Respo is going to come in and just trying to hold the door right here and not let any more damage come of it in this top of the 9th. Joe Mauer up next. With him batting, Brandon Phillips is going to steal second base off of Derek Norris and the new pitcher, Chris Respo. Next batter is going to be Jose Bautista, batting with 2 outs. He's going to drive this ball to the right center field wall, and it is going to one hop off the wall. He will be into second base with an RBI double, his 3rd RBI of the game, and he is having a day. So we take the 4-run lead here. Still not done yet. We are up 9-5, and our closer is warming up in the bullpen. So here we go. Encarnacion still has a chance to make it a 5-run lead, and he is going to Get a fly ball deep left field. The left fielder Cespedes is back, and he makes a nice play on the track. Aroldis Chapman coming in. It is not a save opportunity, but we wanted our best pitcher in the game in a clutch situation where we can end this series off. We are still up these 4 runs, so it shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Sean Rodriguez up with already a runner on first base, not out, and 2-2 count to Sean Rodriguez, and we're going to blow a 100-mile-an-hour fastball right by him there. So 3-2 count to the next batter with the runner on first base and 1 out. He is going to walk right there. So Chapman having some control issues. They already have a runner on first and second. Coco Crisp having a day already, and he's going to get another hit here into the left center field gap. It's going to get down, go all the way to the wall. 1 run is going to come across, and the second run will come from first base, go all the way to third. So they have runners on second and third, 1 out, and we need to shut the door here. We only have a 3-run lead from here on out. So this is going to be a fly ball deep left field. Will Myers is going to be back, and he tracks that one with ease. Both runners tag, and they will move up 90 feet. So it is only a 2-run lead. The tying run is at the plate. 0-2 count to Cespedes, and he's going to get a lazy fly ball to center field. Puig will make the play, and that is going to do it for this ball game, guys. We do go on, and we win this game. We win the series as well, and we go on, and we're going to be taking on the Detroit Tigers in the next episode in the ALCS. Brett Lord did get the player of the game. He was a triple shy of the cycle. He had a career day here in the playoffs with a home run, double, and a single. So great game for all around for our team. We just would have liked a little bit of a better starting pitching. We have a little bit of rest time, so our pitchers and our players should be well rested for the next series. You can stick around for the box scores on the way out, but after that, that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.